Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Raid Shadow Legends dad, NOOCH2GUD, and we are here live today as we play our game and prep for the Raphael Perfect Souls event, which is coming tomorrow. So I knew it was coming. Let's take a look at this thing here. So, special event will blah, 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 blah. 5-star Perfect Souls for April and Raphael. I have both April and Raphael. I don't know if I'm even trying to swing the Perfect Souls for April. Maybe if I, whatever, but I just got to get Raphael. And I do think eventually I'll actually be running the Turtles when I have 5 of them when I have 5 characters on the field. I'll be running them with the Arbiter eventually, which is not that far off for me. What's up, Hunter? How you doing? So, let me see here. So, 50% more pumpkin points for using primal shards. Okay. So, we're going to be summoning champions and getting artifacts and accessories. So, basically, playing the game. Just playing it on repeat over and over again. I will, so summoning champions and primal shards look like it's going to be better for me. I've got 4 primal shards. So, I may go through those. We'll have to see how the event is structured. I do need to save stuff to get Leonardo here in the near future. I think we can assume that Leonardo would be here next week's last week, October. How long does this run? Just 2 days, probably 2 or 3 days. Oh no, this runs all week. Oh, this is all week. Okay, so that's through the 31st is Friday, I think, right? The 31st is Friday, so that is running all week. So I think you can look for Leo to get here the 1st or 2nd week of November, and I'll be all in on Leo. So yeah, all right. Well, there we go. There we go. I won't need to do that quite yet. I mean, how far? I'm still got 21 days of my monthly quest left, so I got to get this stuff done here. Let's go ahead and see what's going on out here in the world for me. Yes, yes, yes. My champs are full, it looks like. That's just a new event. Let me look at this thing. So, I like getting these, but I'm not going to go out and spend a bunch of stuff on a bunch of... That's Ascension, though. Nah, I don't have enough. Oh, that's just going after... So this is just Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun, and that's 2 days. Now that wouldn't be artifacts and accessories, so I won't be able to run that. Okay. I'm a little low on energy right now, which is why I'm kind of just... I'm going to be sitting on that until tomorrow. Max level there. Let's get somebody else loaded up. How about you? There we go. How's everybody doing today? Okay, I gotta do my... And yes, yes, everything that's on the screen, well, that's now gonna be Direct Star, fine. 40, I'm almost halfway to Direct Star now. Okay, and I didn't check in my clan. I gotta go get my boss rewards. So let's do that first. I think I already did boss stuff. Nope, defeat 1 faction wars. No, that's a faction war. Oh, I can't. My characters aren't good enough to do it. I do kind of wonder if I added a bunch of levels to Chucklehead the Wonder Clown here, if I could defeat that boss. But, or added a bunch of gear to these guys. I just don't, it's not really even close. I tried it last night. So I'm going to have to go a day without defeating a boss. Alright, let's take a look at, let's go get our clan rewards. Wrong button. Doom Tower, now that I completed this, and I can't really move on the hard Doom Tower. What's up, Illumi? That's up to your individual financial situation. Every Lightspeed bundle is valuable. Whether it's worth it is your financial decision. There we go. There is not a Lightspeed bundle you can buy that where you will be getting swindled and it's not worth it. The question for you is, can I afford this and should I do it with my money being where it is? And there you go. All right, let's get in here. I can't run this now because I'm running the stupid faction crypts. I'll give him this. This is a game of constant pop-ups. You ain't never seen pop-ups like you've seen pop-ups in Raid Shadow Legends. Let's finish these guys off here. Upgrade. Upgrade rank. There. Okay. And then... You got the Ultimate Dead Knight? Oh, did you do that special event, Mike? Or did you go and... How'd you do that? Tell me your story. I don't have them. Yeah, just be prepared. If you, the more Lightspeed bundles you buy, the more work you've got to do, and the more money it can lead to with Zetas and everything. So just be aware of that. Okay, how we doing over here? These faction war crypts today are really bad for me, and it seems like every time it's bad for me, they give me one where I need to kill the boss, and I'm not equipped to do these. I've even got 3 red stars on her. So yeah, so I will be I'm gonna be very curious to see the economy for this Halloween Path event for Rav's Perfect Souls. Okay, so summoning champions, getting artifacts and accessories. When it says summoning champions, is that going to give me points for the different kind of shards? It does say you'll earn 50% more pumpkin coins for using primal shards. And yeah, so you're going to earn pumpkin coins, so I'll definitely use all of my primals here, which is only 4, I think. So we're gonna choose the Wrath path. I'm not gonna be freely jumping around. Right, path keys, right. So we look at my Raphael. Well, let me see if this is done yet. Are we done? No. Raphael's actually at level 33, 5-star. I'm not pressing on him because I think we're about due, like for the Leo event, which will be coming up. I think we're about due for just a big, broad, upgrade your champions and etc. type of event. So I'm sitting on that. I'm sitting on Maneater's actually in the what's it called? The arena, the Guardian Ring, upgrading, and I'll have him to 50 in a couple of days. Yeah, maybe more in a couple of days. So I'll look forward to getting Rav's Perfect Souls. I am sitting on... I'm not going to be ascending champions to max. I got to get a Spirit champion to 6. I got to get a Magic champion to 6. I got to get a Force champion to 6. And I got to get a Void champion to 6. Leo is a Void. And this is a... what's the red? I can't remember what the red is called. How do I see it here? Anyway, I got those champions ready to go. I just gotta... Come on, man. You're taking forever, dude. Do they have any other characters with different IPs? They got He-Man. Ronda Rousey is in this game. It's not a direct farming game the way the Galaxy Heroes is, though. It's a gacha game. Let's try... I'll try this boss here, but I have not had success here in the past. Do I have gear in all these guys? What faction are we in? This is the Undead Horde. Let me see if I can put gear on my Undead Horde. I'm not upgrading any gear. There we go. Okay. Does this guy have... I gotta go back to the, there. He's got gear. He's got bad gear. She's got bad gear. She's got bad gear. She has no gear. I'm not trying to do anything special here. I'm just trying to get something put on these guys. Don't have a helmet there. I need to sell that. I'm not trying to spend a bunch of silver on gear today. I'm just trying to get these champs to work for me. I could put a little bit of effort into this. What's up, Mr. Oyster? Ante Badaniak, what's happening? You made a new account to get him. Okay, gotcha. Did you use my code? That's nice. I don't think any of this matter. I don't think this is going to help me get this done, but I'm trying it. Just pull out the stops, baby. This is not a good gear piece. Okay. And then somebody else had a... We could take some shots at this here. Just trying to kill a faction boss here. Winter came. Lumi, we finished the show last night. What's up, Vader Slaps? How you doing? We got Masters members, we got High Council members here today. Thank you for all your support, guys. Thank you for our support from all of our members today. Okay, all right, I've got gear on. It's not exciting gear. I'm not going crazy with these guys. I don't think I need to add relics to them. I mean, I got a bunch, but I just don't have that many. Yeah, they don't have any masteries. But let's go in and see if we can beat that faction boss. I doubt it. I doubt it. Use my code for Mikey and the outer guy, I can see him. Corrado Fox Hunter. How's he? How's he doing for you? Karato, whatever. Yeah, unfortunately, your name is stupid because I'm already in Kyber 1. Yeah, we'll see what Relic Delta does. See, I'm just not gonna get through this here. And this is better than it was before, but it's just not gonna happen. Gonna get feared. Yeah, she's just reviving everybody. I just don't have... my Undead Horde isn't very good. So we'll do that. All right, let's do that again. Karato's okay. Mickey is great. Mickey is great. You can do anything. Thanks, John Smith. Are you taking over for Slooty today? Are you my NPC supporter? Just keep going. I'll ban you in a second. I'm giving you an opportunity to not be a dick, but you're about to get banned, so. Because you are the troll, and that's fine. Again, your name is stupid because I'm in Kyber 1, and it's but whatever. I'm not here to argue with you. Just drop one more, and I'll ban you, and we'll move on with our lives. Sound good? All right, so I need to... Well, I'm still doing those stupid... I can get these guys here. I probably should have saved them in the shop. All right. Where am I? I got to get those guys done. Then we got to do... Artifacts, accessories, tag teams, silver keys. Well, I'm glad we could find some common ground. One Fact Wars boss, I'm not going to get that done, so unfortunately I won't be getting this maxed out today. Hydra key. I got one Hydra key left, I think. Finish it up! Demon Spawn, whatever you're called. Is music playing? Sorry, took the music off. I think I anticipated Karato would be okay. I don't have Karato on my roster because that was not the code I used when I started. They've changed my code, and I'm waiting for a new code with some new characters for November. Do I think Poncho Bros to R9 is worth it or Pretty Pals? Yes, I do. I do. Come on, kiddos. Come on, come on. So yeah, the activity this week is going after Raph's Perfect Souls. That is what I'm going to be doing. I need to get some gear here. 2 times what? Reflex? Okay. I'm going to make this quick too. So what are you guys doing? You guys got Raphael? Yeah, 100%. 100%, chat. There's the sound. I'm like, where's the sound? I'm clicking on stuff, that's why. So yeah, the plan here is we're going to get Raph's Perfect Souls. I'm hoping to get all 5 of them. And then I'll just start continuing to hoard and get ready for Leo, who I think will probably be here 2nd week in November. Maybe somewhere time in the 1st week. And then I'll be getting Leo, and then we'll have our turtles finished. I look forward to getting all the turtles here so I can move on to the next thing in the game. I do have Lady Annabelle. Why do you ask? Biston's Ewing has to be farmed in the Fleet Arena store from the first time you open the game. The moment you open the game, you have to farm that thing. This game has live arena. There's a live arena that's a la Summoner's War, where you pick your 5 characters and you can ban one of their characters, and you pick a leader. So, and then you play 1 round of arena. So that's the live arena. And it doesn't, there's no like Grand Arena where then you go to the next battle against the same person and you both like dig deeper into your rosters and use more characters. That doesn't exist in this game, so. I know that Marvel Strike Force has Cosmic Crucible, but that's still different. It's definitely not as expansive as Grand Arena. I still think Grand Arena is the best game mode for your roster versus roster that I've seen in a game, in a collector game. The Lady's a Beast and live her? I assume you mean love her. We'll probably play some live arena today. That's usually what we end up doing here. Oh, not doing much damage. I guess it was a red ice golem. Alright. Tag team arena. Let's go get that done. Oh, I unlocked the frog again. I think I've got... Yeah, I unlocked the frog on this roster, too, so I gotta get him done, too. Biston is a pain in the butt, and that's why, with my new free-to-play account, every time I see him in Fleet Arena, I grab him. I wholly concur. What's up, Undead Empire? How you doing? Sorry if I missed you earlier. You know, one of the things take me a little while to get used to was the scantily clad women in this game. They're all over the place. Yeah, you'll also get some Biston ship shards along the way for military might, right? Might even be other places too, but military might for sure. I'm going to throw a link in chat right now to download Raid Shadow Legends. If you don't have currently playing the game, if you're not working on it, not doing anything, jump in there and play Raid Shadow Legends along with us today. You're getting to the end of being able to unlock Michelangelo free to play. The turtles will be here for, well, Michelangelo, you're going to have to you have to get in this month to get it downloaded this month with my link and get Michelangelo for free. But once we get past Friday, it's over. You're not getting him for free in the game anymore. And in fact, was it Vader Slaps just mentioning Lady Annabelle? You're actually going to get Lady Annabelle by using my code as well, and he loves her. So you want to do things that Vader Slaps loves in your life, because he's just he's an important guy. Just ask him. Yeah, I agree he's rare to grab, but you shouldn't be farming Profundity first. That's one of the reasons. You get the Executor first, then you do Profundity after that. At some point after that. So you'll have plenty of time. If you're free to play, you should anyway. I don't want to keep going. You got time, get the Piston Shards. I mean, I might as well go through the rest of these here. Been watching Cobb videos on beginner tips for raid. Cobb. Thanks, Bendis Magnus. Is Cobb a content creator? Game Leap Cobb, this guy? Yeah, it's difficult to make that content for me because I just don't. God Gaming, I found him. I'm definitely, we're publishing content here, obviously, and going after turtles and playing the game and everything. I'm still in the learning process for the game, and maybe that makes me a slow learner. I think part of it is I've just got a lot of irons in the fire. A lot of irons in the fire, a lot. All right, and let's get over, and let's do some regular arena too here, just to knock some of that. I've actually almost got, would I ever go full-time Galaxy Heroes? It's difficult, because it's just not the kind of game that earns you the kind of income that lets you go full-time. Only one person is doing it right now. We all know that's Arnold, and as mentioned, and you mentioned it too, is healthcare prevents it, you know? Right now, a significant chunk of the income I make on Galaxy of Heroes would just be sucked up with my healthcare costs if I did it full time. Like a significant chunk. Over 60 to 70% of my income would be just smacked down with healthcare costs right off the bat. So I'd love to do it. It's my goal in life is to go full-time YouTube. It is not my country's goal for me to be a small-time self-employed person. And it's also not big corporations' goals to allow me to do that. So I'm fighting against the machine here on this. But it'll happen. We'll get it done eventually. We will get it done. So having started, I started both Raid and Marvel Strike Force this year. A big part of that was me wanting to diversify the channel. Another big part of that for me was, we gotta kill this guy over here. Another big part of that for me was, since a lot of my Galaxy Heroes content is geared toward new players, I thought it was really important for me to have the new player experience in other games to understand what new players go through in the game that I understand forward and backward. So, I'm definitely seeing that it's just not as simple as downloading a game, listening to a few tips, and being good to go, you know, tomorrow. It takes time. It just takes time to really grasp a new game. I mean, it takes, you gotta play a game for months and months, unless you just really, if you're spending hours every day watching content, you could probably figure it out quicker. A lot of my learning is done on my own. You know, I'm a guy that, I gotta get my hands dirty, and again, I've just got bandwidth issues with absorbing lots and lots of content. I'm making my own content, so absorbing other people's content. I don't have, if I had, you know, 48 hours in a day, maybe, but then, you know, everybody's life would be different then, so. Yeah, we're not moving to Europe. I appreciate the offer. We're not moving to Europe. There we go. I think I'm almost ready to upgrade one of my affinities in the affinity tower to 10. Even if you move to Europe, you've got to be a citizen or you've got to have like a work visa or something to do that. It's just not that it sounds simple and it's just not. I wish it was, but you know, my whole family's here. If I moved to even Canada, I mean, you pay for this stuff in other ways, so you would be paying more taxes in other countries too. So anyway. Nothing's free. No such thing as a free lunch, boys and girls. I've already got it planned out. When we do go full-time, I'm either going to start another channel and do, you know, do React content, like a morning drive. Here's what's going on. Let's just take a look. And I just react to stuff and not necessarily, you know, I wouldn't say politics is out of it, but I would not want to be just political, and I don't want to be just doing internet drama. I'd have to feel it out for a while. But I think I'd do it on another channel. I don't think it would make sense on this channel to do that. And the people that wanted to could join me every morning for 3 hours, but I just don't have, I can't do that right now. But down the road, that'll happen. Right, if you had 48 hours in a day, you'd have to work more, yeah. You'd have to work 16 hours a day then. But then it'd all be relative, you know. You'd move to Europe, but I'm buying the tickets. Yeah, I'll let you know. They're in the mail. Tickets are in the mail, man. Keep your eye out. What just happened? Did I move up to 3? You're from Italy, neighboring Greece and Montenegro? You know, I'm also, it's also true, you know, you love your country. My family has fought for this country and given us what we, and I don't mean just in wars, I mean just struggled through life and built this country and made it what it is, and, you know, this is my country. This is where I want to be, and I love this country, so I'm not moving. I don't like everything that happens, but I don't like everything that happens with any relationship that I'm in. They're all difficult relationships. We're building something to last for a long time here, and we'll continue to build it. But I know where Greece and Montenegro are, yeah. See if I can beat this. So far, not much damage being done. There was some damage. Come on, Tholin. There you go, big boy. Now let's get the revive. Ah! Get her out of here. No, over here. Oh, she's stupid veiled. The mates want to get Tholin out because he's about to hurt me. Significantly. Yeah, Tholin took me out there because I should have targeted him. The revive. Oh, he's. Yeah, nope, that didn't work. That's why you use Demonslayer as your beginning player code, boys and girls. You moved a lot for your education? That's cool. Well, I know if you're in the EU, moving is somewhat like moving to a different state in the United States. It's no big deal. I mean, not no big deal, but it is different, but it's different but the same. Especially if you're on EU currency. I don't know how you guys do that over there. I don't know how you can manage your currency all under the same umbrella but have different government. It just makes no sense to me. But whatever. Alright, let's see if I've got the Yep, I got it. I can take this to 10. Now, if I do that, is it going to make me do another one later? Upgrading Affinity bonus to level 10. Can I do this ahead of time? Some of these stuff you can't do ahead of time. I mean, I may want to leave that for when it's here. I'm scared to do it. I really, like, I've got all these things done, but they didn't count them because I didn't do it live. And it doesn't give you details. It's not like it says. Yeah, it doesn't say and it's not specific. I feel like it'd be okay. I feel like it would work, but I think I can just wait. It's not going to kill me to wait. Yeah, I guess in Europe you got to learn different languages. Although probably everybody over there, most people there speak English. Like especially in education, I would imagine they all speak English at some level. But yeah, learning different languages, that would be a pretty big deal. You don't have to learn different languages in America. You gotta learn different talking styles and phrases and ways people say things, but not language. All right, Doom Tower Live Arena. Let's go get a Hydra key. I got nothing really impressive here. This is gonna be garbage. Right, like, but I think that affinity. I think that affinity would work if I did it today. I'm just scared that it won't. You know? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait and do it to match objectives in case it doesn't work. I gotta do live arena later. Can I flip that? Nope, I gotta do live arena later. See, now this is, I can't get through this. Purple, red, and green. See, I want green and blue here. These red. See, my two reds don't really help me. Let's try this. Upgrade during clan versus clan to get extra points. That's a good idea. Good call. Check my Discord today. That did not work at all. Oh my gosh. Wow, I got smoked there. Alright, yeah, that didn't work at all. I don't know what I gotta use there. I don't want to do that. It's gonna take too long. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Bendis, is I don't have time just to watch somebody else's long podcast. It's just not in me. You know, I need to pick my spots and find them and watch content. But I I mean, I'm already spending, I spend, how many hours a week do I spend streaming? So I do 4 streams a week, usually probably average, I do 5 streams a week, probably average about 3 hours. So I spend 15 hours a week streaming myself, and then probably another 10 to 15 hours making content. And then I work a full-time job of 40 hours, and I've got a family. So yeah, I just don't have the, I don't have it in me to sit and listen to that stuff. I wish I did, but I don't. You did a quest for the potion type, grinded for most day, and it never counted until you opened quest. Wasted energy in doing that. That hurt when I could have been doing dungeons for gear. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. All right, let's get this a little closer. So we're gonna be summoning champions, getting artifacts and accessories. So that means the event dungeon will work. I got 72 blue, 19 voids, 4 primals, and you get double for primals, so I'm probably going to do all 4 primals. I may sit on my sacreds depending on how the points are working in the event. Because I've got to save up for Leo. I mean, if I could do 10 voids and all my primals and like 30 of my ancients, and then just a bunch of gear and accessories, and if I could do that and get his souls, I'll be happy with that. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm investing my life into this. This is what I want to do. So, yeah, this is not. For sure, doing this is no. I'm not pulling him. I'm not pulling him. No, I'm getting I'm getting his souls. I'm not waiting past the souls. Mythic, how you doing? How's life? I mean, I'm running low anyway. So I'll be working on that over the next over this coming week. We'll kind of have to feel out what the event looks like, but usually you can only get through 1 or 2 tiers with your normal activities. You really got to push it to get to those souls, or get to the end of it, I should say. I think I could need to do clan bosses too. Yeah, I need to do the Demon Lord. Hectic? Well, it's good to see you, Mythic. I know you haven't been as available lately for stuff, I guess. Let's talk about my gear for a Raph here. You know, his abilities are offensive, but I feel like ignore shield and block damage buffs if attacking under Berserk. If they're under Berserk, the damage inflicted against enemies under shield buffs increased by 50%. Each critical hit deals champion's turn meter and damage is based on attack. And then this each critical hit deals damage by 10%. Each hit will ignore 20% of defense, places perfect veil buff and unkillable buff on this champion if the target is killed. If the target survives, place a berserk debuff on this champion. And then whenever turtles, this champion will join in, places a berserk debuff on the champion for 1 turn. Whenever any champion dies, has a 20% chance of granting an extra turn when attacking under berserk debuff. So I feel like it wants to be an offense set, but I gotta do these. I have spent gems on my other champs to get their masteries going. Semen retention, that's not how we say it. Blue balls? You mean blue balls? Is that what you mean? Is that what those blue balls are? Semen retention? Good lord, don't say that. Don't use that phrase on stream. My goodness. So I either need to get Raphael into... See, the problem is... I guess you wait for the right time and just go crazy on the Minotaur with Raphael in there. And I could do this final tier with just somebody in Raphael. I could do this like 100 times and get it done. Hodor. You're always looking in. Thanks, Mythic. I appreciate you. Mythic is gifting memberships. It's been a long time, Mythic, since we had you gift. Welcome back to gifting memberships. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Tic-tac toenails. Oh. My goodness.
Come here to play Pumbaa on the radio. So tomorrow from 5 to 7, you're gonna give yourself a hand. Green?
Thank you, Mythic. We can play something else for that. Why not? We love Mythic. Faction Wars boss will be later. Mythic's been a member for 23 months, 5 days to becoming a mill?
5 days to becoming a mill.
What's a mill? Member, what's a mill? A mill to me means a million. I don't know what you mean by that. It's better to farm Minotaur while leveling champs. Can you level champs effectively in Minotaur? We'll do a couple of those here. What am I doing? What am I doing right now? I'm in the Doom Tower. 4 out of 7. Debating on first 6-star, one of Legendary or Kale. You got Kale fully booked, but no books on Legendary. And your Legendaries are? Who are your Legendaries? Hey, Asher. Legendary books are hard to come by. That is not a simple thing, you know. Every other game that I play, for sure, like those ability upgrade materials are fairly reasonable and simple to get. In this game, boy oh boy, you got a legendary, getting legendary ability upgrades, that takes a while. Yeah, I actually so farm Minotaur while leveling. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this. Oh, it just finished too? Cool, alright. Let's go check out what you're talking about the Minotaur. Because right now what I need to do, we've got some champs that are maxed out, so this will all go to Raphael. I think all these guys are maxed out. Let me check them here. Let me see who's maxed out as far as a champ. She's maxed. He's maxed. He's maxed. And he's maxed. Alright, we can just use these 4 and Raph. I don't even need to use all 4, but it'll go faster. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, we are not to the we're not to the ultimate nightmare boss yet. We are not quite clearing the nightmare boss, Demon Lord every day. Not quite there yet. I got Krisk. I haven't fully maxed him out yet because the turtles interrupted a lot of my. You know, I would have a lot of other champs upgraded, but the turtles are there, and I've for the last 3 months, basically 2 months, I've been sitting on everything I've got to make sure I can get all the turtles done. So, Krisk is just kind of in hold mode right now. Is he green or is he? I think he's purple. So at some point I think I've already got him. See, that's my other problem, is for the Arbiter, I should have sat on the 6-star Ascension for all my champs until I got to the final tiers of the Arbiter. I am planning / hoping to do Hell Hades content creator contest at the beginning of the year, so I'm keeping an eye out for that. Yeah, that did level him up. That's pretty good XP. Let's try it again. He's at 34 right now. Kai got the membership. If you have yet to download Raid Shadow Legends, do it right now. Use the QR codes on screen, use the link in the description, or the pinned message also has a link here. Download Raid Shadow Legends today, boys and girls. See, I keep wondering if I should... Now, I think it's just because my Wrath is only 5 stars and not leveled up yet. But it makes me... I keep feeling like I should put a bunch of health or defense on him, but I think once I get him leveled up, we'll be once I get him to 60, we'll be good. That's decent XP, you're right about that. I'm not gonna do it right now though. That's something I gotta save my energy up till I get this event done, all these events done. All right, so we want to go with... Yeah, we want to get to there. All right, so we're going to start here. Crit rate, thank you. And then we're going to go more defense. Yep, that's what we want. Take that. We're gonna go crit damage, thank you. And then over here, right? Increases damage inflicted by 5% when attacked with full HP. Yeah, he's gonna keep getting healed. So we've got those done. All right, so we got some masteries on him now. Mandatory grind for souls when a champ reaches 5 stars by the time he reaches 6. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. Good call. So, I think I'm done. I can't do this, and I can't do this right now. I don't want to spend all my energy, but we could keep working on... Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta do this. I'm grabbing these every day, man. Too many events come up where I need these souls, and I gotta grab these every day. What are we're on Void? Yeah, my Wrath's just not ready for this yet, so... You did your first hard Demon Lord? Nice. Still okay here. Yeah, I think I can run that 6 times. I don't want to spend my my replays though. Is Raid more complex than Galaxy Heroes? I don't know the answer to that. I I don't know the answer to that. I'll say this. I think that Raid has a lot more PvE content, a lot more. That is very, like, there are no real bosses in Galaxy. Galaxy Heroes doesn't have bosses except in Conquest. And even then, it's kind of. I guess we're going to get a bunch of bosses in Conquest this time around. And I guess in the raids, there'll be bosses. This game is full of bosses, and lots of them. Lots of PvE bosses that you have to fight in this game. And you really do need to have a broad spectrum and a variety of character abilities, character types, etc. through the game, gear and everything else to get through a lot of those bosses. So in that way, it is more complex in Galaxy Heroes. As far as character kits, like just straight up the kits, much more simple. Much more simple. The kits are very direct and specific, and or less specific, I guess. They're more generalized, where you can put a team. Like Galaxy Heroes is all about, here's this character and here's how it works with the other characters in the same faction, same faction basically. And under this specific leader, the kits in Galaxy Heroes are way overboard specific. The kits in this game are more generalized. And you can put, now, the turtles are obviously going to be work well together, but that's not a common thing in Raid, where you get 4 characters that all work together. In fact, I don't know if that happens at all in this game outside of the turtles, so. Your wife told me HE double hockey stick no on content creation. It's a relationship, man, and if she understands that, I told you guys, I just told you, I spend about 30 hours a week doing YouTube. So add that to your full-time job and to determine how that's going to impact your relationships. And that's a big part of why I was never able to really do this when I had kids. It was something I was interested in. I tried a couple of crappy things along the way. But raising kids with taking kids to baseball or gymnastics or piano or just spending time, just spending time. There was no way I was doing this when I was in the middle of raising my kids. So now, though, we have more time on our hands. And my wife still isn't really super thrilled that I do this 30 hours a week. So I understand, man. I fully understand. It is not... I think people get into it a lot of times with the idea that they can go stream a couple days a week and be super successful. And I think 1 out of every 5,000 people, that probably works for them. If you're not 1 out of every 5,000 people, and it may be bigger than that even. If you're not 1 out of every 5,000 people and just something hits immediately and you just take off, you're going to be grinding the crap out of YouTube. I mean, I got 40,000 subscribers. I've been grinding this thing. I don't know if I've always been on 30 hours a week, but for the last 2 to 3 years I have been. Since I moved here, 2022. 30 hours a week. And 40,000 subscribers because I'm covering a game that just isn't a real broadly played game. Yeah, the time is the most important thing. I agree. I've said it before, I'll say it again, you only get 2 things in this world. You get time and love, and how you invest those things, at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. That's what you leave behind. The time you spent and the love that you leave. The Beatles are right about that. So find places to invest your love and your time that are productive and good for you and good for other people. Blink and they're grown. I remember when all my kids were born. And my youngest is now a senior in high school. Going on to do big things, man. He's got big plans. Big plans. I haven't done Wordle today. Let's do Wordle. One more of these, all right. And then lately, I am very starved for Galaxy Heroes content right now. I've got a lot of videos I want to make that fit into the style of videos on the channel, but I don't feel comfortable making them when the results of those might change in a couple months. So there is one that I'm sitting on that I think I can probably do, and I can put it together later today or tomorrow. But like top 10 characters for this, farming guides. I just think everything has the opportunity to change when Relic Delta comes out and when the new economy system comes out. So I'm kind of sitting on Galaxy Heroes right now. Like, I did not get a lot of views. I've not gotten a lot of views this month. Well, I mean, I've gotten more views than I got last October, but I mean, my views are down this month just because I'm really in a whoa. That didn't go as well. That was bad RNG right there. In fact, my only offense right now is Tholin. If he dies, I'm out. And he's dead. Look at that. Look at that. I won that 5 times in a row and all of a sudden he's just dead. Crazy. But yeah, I've been married 29 years. It's a blink. It's a blink. It really is. What's your real name? Say my first name. We've talked about this on the channel before. My sister, I think my sister found this at, you don't see many Dirks. Maybe if you're in Germany, you know, if you're like in Europe, you might see more Dirks out there, but she actually found a Dirk that had been carved in wood at like a craft show or something and bought it for me. I think that was how this worked. I've probably had this for at least 30 years. I might have had this in college. I do have my pen cup. Here's my German pen cup. Dirk der Fürstliche. That's my real name. All right, so I have a lot of that saved up right now. I gotta start getting into deeper levels on that stuff, but I got 6,500 of that. I may be investing in where's the daily energy pack? There. I may be investing in this again this week to work on Raph's Perfect Souls. So far, I've spent $165 on this account over the course of 132 days. $1 a day. Yes, but half the size of Dirk from the Mavericks. And that's where we are. Let's get back in here to... Nope, not doing that. You spent 40 days rated count on a 30-day gem and 7-day gem count. Yeah, the gem calendars seem like the most valuable things in the game. I wonder if that would work out to better economy than actually buying energy. I don't know. I could have saved some of that money by just not being dumb with my sacred shards. But I was dumb, so I didn't save it. Well, you don't pull unless it's a 2 times event, but also, I mean, you've got to get that inside, you know, like, so will there be a 2 times event next week during the RAF Souls? That's my question. I need those Raphael Souls. I've got to get those. So will there be a 2 times event when that's going on? At some point? I feel like I can beat this. Yeah, because I got to get that event done. I had to get at least 3 of his perfect souls. I'm hoping to get 5. I got, you know, obviously I got 5 for Mikey. I got 3 for Donnie. So, we'll see. But yeah, I pulled my sacred shards at the beginning of the Donatello event. And it was dumb. Like, it was it Donatello? I think it was. But it was, when I could have just pulled all my blue shards and got the beginning of it done. You get the points for the different pulls instead of the points for the specific shard. We're gonna head out here in a bit, guys. One more drop in chat. If you have not downloaded Raid Shadow Legends, do it today. Join us here playing. I mean, yeah, just pick up a new game. You want to do it. If you're playing Galaxy Heroes, this is gonna scratch a different itch. I've said that multiple times. Get in there, download the game today using my link or the QR code on the screen, or check the pinned message also for a link as well. Ew. We gotta get that reviver. I don't have any offense here. Ugo's dead. Tagwar's not reviving anybody. Stay alive. Get that revive. No? I don't even think a revive would help me there, actually. Gotta win this one, boys. And there you go. All right. Got 4 of these left. Let's see here. I don't like the looks of that so much. Wait, I gotta do our clan bosses here. So definitely doing one auto nightmare here. And then let's go to Ultra Nightmare and get one of these knocked out. See, on this I've got to get 17.5 million, and sometimes I fail. It's probably 3 out of 4 that I get it. But on that one time where you don't, it's annoying because you got to come back later in the day and remember to do it. I need to do a little more homework on the economy of the game to really maybe get a better understanding of how things are working so I can address that. I do have some videos in mind for what I'm going to start doing in the near future. Kind of once the turtle events are over, I think I know where I'm going to take the videos on the channel for the game, but that's to come down the road a little bit. You hate grinding chickens? We're gonna be doing a little bit of that in this RAF event, because to get the perfect souls, you got to get artifacts and accessories. So we're gonna be grinding some chickens, my friend.
Hey, what is up, guys?
I enjoy cooking chickens, or I enjoy eating cooked chickens, I should say. Farming chickens isn't so bad once you get a good way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, early in the game, you just got to get that one character. It's just, you know, it's a lot of work. So, what's up, Nose for Otaku? How you doing? I mean, you're gonna be farming chickens in the context of doing almost everything else in the game. You know, anytime you're participating in an event where you're using energy, you can work on your chicken. I mean, it's just constant. And I do need to run a bunch of Minotaurs so I can get rafts, you know, masteries upgraded, etc. It's a foul beast. This is a foul beast. I'm totally on board. definitely throwbacks to your the Balrog. Yeah, absolutely. Just need 2 more million here, guys. And gal. I think we got this. Can I make a graph on how many champ stakes get a 6-star champ? Hold kidding on graph. I know you hate graphs. No, I like graphs. It's spreadsheets, yeah. There's a guy that won't subscribe to me because I don't do spreadsheets. He literally, you guys will see in the comment, I like your videos, but I don't subscribe because you don't have enough spreadsheets. Other creators make spreadsheets and I subscribe to them. Okay, then do that. Graphics aren't good enough. I don't think that's a fruitful video, Ante. It would take me 3 minutes to cover. There wouldn't be a lot to it. And I think Arnold covered it last week that they're coming out. And Lightspeed bundles now, for me, as far as content, are going to be more about, like, when the permanent ones come out and just redoing rankings on that. Because I don't think it's interesting to people to say, these Lightspeed bundles are out. You know, which one's more valuable? Well, I mean, I've said this 1,000 times now. It's like, I don't know. Your roster, it's the more valuable is your roster. Every Lightspeed bundle is valuable in Galaxy Heroes. What's more valuable depends on your roster specifically. So, anyway, I think that's going to wrap us up for today, boys and girls. Let's go find somebody here. I could run a few more Minotaurs. I want to do this here and keep working on... I need to get Raph upgraded here. You did figure how many characters you need for a 6-starring champ, but your hard drive died, so you lost that information? That's why I have external hard drives. I should probably unplug them from my PC more often. I mean, I've got all the content loaded up, and I know what it's going to look like, and I know all the videos I'll be making for the next 3 to 4 months. You know, outside of the normal, you know, daily drop videos, but I just need the update to come before I start making those videos, because I don't want to make a video that's relative for the next 2 to 3 years, or even like a 2026 video. Here's what you do in 2026. Well, we don't have the update yet, so I'm not really saying anything of value, you know? It is pretty good XP in here, isn't it? Alright, after this battle against the Minotaur, I'm going to send you guys over to some other folks. We're going to do some raiding here. I'm glad you can enjoy the small things in life, Raider Slaps. I think I can probably go add one now, right? Is it here or here? Where is it? Here. Can I? I think I need 80. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll keep working on that down the road. We'll do a little bit of that every day and just eventually build up Raphael to where he is going to be helping my turtles out. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head out for the day. Make sure to download Raid Shadow Legends if you have not done so today yet. QR code is on the screen, link in description, link in the pinned message. Download Raid Shadow Legends today. I will see everybody tonight for some Grand Arena action in Galaxy of Heroes. I'll be here tonight. Have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. And always remember, NOOCH2GUD. Why can't I do that? Hold on here. How do I... There we go. Hold on. Alright. Still here on Twitch.